If you were listening yesterday, you know that George Foreman has challenged that weasel, Steven Seagal, who is he has challenged him to a fight. George Foreman is going to box him, and Steven Seagal can use whatever it is that is in his arsenal other than weapons. George Foreman with us now. We're always delighted to talk to George. Thank you for making the time, George. Why did this happen? Explain to me how this came to be that you're challenging him.
First of all, you talked about that Google earbug. I had that thing in boxing years ago. When I got hit so hard, I'd hear all kind of language. See, the idea that you can take care of yourself, you can be in excellent condition, and nobody wants you to fight anymore. I thought this is a grand opportunity after Mayweather fought McGregor for two guys similar in ages and both boast to be able to still fight. Put on a boxing match. I can box. We could use that Enter the Dragon format where you stand there and the guy does what he does and the other guy can't run anything. Let's stand up and fight. I think it would be a great match. I'm ready for it. I challenge him because he's still active. He's active.
Well, that answered my question. Why Seagal? George, how much of this is about money?
Well, money comes anyway. Since I've been in this business since I was 18 years old, I've been making money doing things, but it's got to be the last thing on the table because both of us, it's obvious that we're eating pretty good, so there's no problem there. So the money, that is somewhere in the middle of what we're doing. But I think it's an excellent challenge. We get a chance to raise the bar. It's a sickening thing to as you get to a certain age, everybody's got these young athletes, the rookie of the year, and then all of a sudden the older guys, they want them out. It's all because no one knows how to prepare as you get older. I can still fight. I can actually fight. And that's a nightmare to be actually able to do something and not have the opportunity to do it.
All right.
This guy is similar in age. Why not?
All right.
I think it's a great thing.
All right. Have you heard from Steven Seagal's representatives? Has anyone contacted you? Because we're with you. I want to get behind this. I want to help you do this. Help me help you. Have you heard from anyone in Steven Seagal's camp?
I have my representative in California talking and finding his guys in the studios, and they're trying to do something. There's some great interest there, but the presentation has to be correct because he doesn't want to be called out and talked about. He would like to do it, but it has to be on terms that he can dictate. I know he likes those clothes with the big dress on the top of him and all of that. I don't mind. We can use that too.
All right. So wait a minute. Wait a minute. What's non-negotiable? Is George Foreman just willing to do this? And outside of weapons, Seagal, you can do whatever you want. You can come in
He can do whatever he wants. I think that it was a crime for Mayweather to fight McGregor, and McGregor not able to use any of his arsenal from that MMA. Nothing. That wasn't a fair fight. So I would do it and let it be a fair fight.
But George, he's going to leg sweep you, and you're going to end up on the ground, and then he's going to use his, he's a black belt. He's going to use his ground game to harm you. You're going to crush him on your feet, but if he gets you on the ground, you're 68 years old. Like something might happen to you.
Yeah, if he gets me on the ground, the danger is I might fall on him first.
Yeah.
And then that'll be the end of that.
That's your ground game, George? That's your ground game? Just fall on the guy?
That's right.
Yeah, on the ground. Between he and the ground, I mean, if he catch me before the ground, then that's the end of that, too.
All right, an excellent game plan, a very good strategy here. You guys all want to see this.
Yes, it has to happen. I would pay top dollar.
We all want to see this top dollar.
Can we have a select quote?
I'm telling you, it's the fight everyone would like to see. And because it's not like,
right.
It's someone our age. It's not like we're going in messing with the kids. But I preserve myself for a match like this. I'm ready for it. I got nothing to do but to train. I train all the time anyway. He, in the same way. I see him putting on exhibitions now where he take people down. The guy's really good at what he does,
All right, well, can you do us a favor, please? Can we go ahead and start hyping this fight right now, even though nothing's been agreed to?
I'm ready.
I know.
It can all start right now.
All right, well, let's start it right now. Go ahead and call him out right now, Foreman. Go ahead and call him out like boxing press conference style. You tell Steven Seagal right now that you're issuing a challenge to him and you want the world to know it.
Steven Seagal, look, this is Big George Foreman. I want you to know you think you're welcome into the world, but it's getting in a small corner now. I want you right now. Otherwise, I don't want you going around talking about and telling people you can fight. And all of these master art, martial art moves you have are real. Unless you fight me, be quiet.
All right.
USA.
Yes. USA. 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 Is that why you're doing this too? Because he's a Russian citizen now?
I didn't even know about that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so it seemed fairly ridiculous to you that we were just chanting the country.
Yeah, but it's very important. Can you imagine that? The superpowers. What do they call the Cold War is on again?
It's heating up, though.
Feels like Rocky IV, man.
It is. It's heating up. George, we've never talked to you about your partying days. I want to hear, before religion, before God touched your life and you found God, what did George Foreman's partying days look like?
All I was interested in was potato pies, banana cream pies, and banana pudding. I didn't care anything, but I danced a little bit, but I'd eat a lot. My whole life was built around eating and loving to eat. A party for me, set up a buffet, and I'd be the life of the party.
Yeah, I am so with you right there. That's what it sounds like. The orgies and everything and the drugs, that's for other people. Just pie. Just
it was all about pies. I wasn't a cake man, but give me a pie.
All right, give us,
with you.
George, how could you eat pie? Tell us how George Foreman would eat pie. You could eat more than a pie in a sitting, couldn't you?
That's right. If you get the right pie, especially a warm potato pie, give a spoon. Don't even give me a knife. Give me a spoon and just let me alone. Let me alone. You want the girls? Get the girls. Give me the pie.
Yeah. George, I like what you're saying here with the ice cream, of course, right? Ice cream with that pie.
Oh man, now you're going.
Yeah.